Hello, hello,
Howdy!
and welcome to the Once Upon a Time podcast.
Oh yeah, we did watch that.
We did watch Once Upon a Time.
Watched
First
the
episode.
first episode of Once Upon a Time.
Just the first episode of it.
So,
What's your history?
I've seen the first three seasons of that show.
Yeah?
Yeah, I stopped just before Frozen showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Frozen and Miss Frozen.
Miss Frozen.
Miss Frozen also. Miss also Frozen. Episode 1 wasn't as bad as I remember, but it's still not good.
Yeah.
Like, it was I certainly in my head painted it as just being a lot more hokey.
Mm-hmm.
But, watching it, I could see how I got wrapped up in it. like genuinely. Because going through the show, there are just, you definitely become more attached to the characters more than anything else.
Oh, I know what you mean. But, you have your bossy, evil, #queen.
Shut up. Yes, I love Regina. She is evil queen of my heart. It doesn't mean anything. It's fine.
She is like the best looking character in this show, though.
Period, right?
Yeah.
I think Mary Margaret's cute, though.
Which one's that one?
The lesbian with the haircut.
Oh, yeah, she's alright.
Yeah.
The problem is that, like, that first scene that she's in...
With that hair.
Yeah, with that haircut is, like... I think is one of the cringiest scenes in the episode.
Remember, when you're building a birdhouse, you're building a home, not a cage to keep the bird in.
I can't with that. It's so on the nose.
But she's just so kind and sweet and loves animals. How else were we going to convey that to you without some cheesy ass fucking... I mean, like, even like the...
This is BioShock Infinite tier.
Even like the moment with Archie, Jiminy Cricket,
yeah.
when he squats down, he's like, don't give into the darkness in your heart, like, basically, right?
He sits there
What
and says Kingdom Hearts
Like,
dialogue. Because, Jiminy Cricket, famed Kingdom Hearts character. That's what he's from.
Yeah, period. You're so right. Oh man. So yeah, that's my experience. I mean, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty. I liked it more than Pretty Little Liars. I'll give it that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Respectable.
Yeah. I didn't like any of the Fantasy World segments. I'm like, just get rid of them. Yeah. We now have a 22-minute episode.
Yeah, because I did explain that every episode is you're jumping back and forth between.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it's so unnecessary.
Because like you start getting through in the following episodes to the first one, the fantasy storylines we're going to be getting like backstory on, and they do things out of sequence in that way. Where
I assume it's like you get context for the character of the episode or the conflict of that episode,
more or less. But like as far as the stories go, like we're going to watch Snow be like a wild girl out in the woods, and she's like a renowned thief who runs with the dwarves and they all rob people. So that's how she becomes like a criminal, and that's how she meets Charming. And he's literally just called Charming.
Yeah.
So there's that.
He's not.
You don't think so?
You
don't think he's hunky?
He looks like Mr. Infamous.
Mr. Infamous.
You know who I'm talking
Cole
about.
McGrath.
Yeah,
from Infamous. Cole's head's like more shaped though.
Yeah.
And he's just more gray.
Yeah. And I'd rather fuck Cole than this fucker.
Damn, okay.
Like...
Infamous 1 or Infamous 2 Cole?
Okay, so, I think Infamous 1 Cole is probably the better choice. But Cole in Infamous 2 has a short sleeve shirt that's tighter.
I think his jacket in the first game is weirdly bulky and and it has weird his backpack has tassels on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
So I'm just like, I feel like I get to see more of his body and his
It's a game I haven't
design.
got to play in a long time. So I did play Second Son last
They never
year.
ported those 2 games, have they?
No.
Like, they never like brought them forward to modern consoles.
I mean, you can play them on PS4 with like.
I'm not counting streaming.
Okay, then yeah. Otherwise, no, they haven't done any other modern
weird.
ports of it, especially for being like a flagship title for the console.
It do be that way.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's that was Once Upon a Time, episode 1.
I didn't really like it.
Didn't much care for it.
I liked the scenes I liked the most were with Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, like I almost want it to not tell me those characters were fantasy characters.
Right.
I almost think it would be more fun if it was just like Emma gets dragged into this mystery and she has to like figure, and the audience figures it out.
That would have been way more fun.
Yeah, if you like straight up you just take away all of those fantasy sequences, I think the episode flows better and is more engaging.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not just like, here's the answer, and because the answer is not fun.
No.
It's just like, ooh, they are the fantasy characters, and it's like, I've played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like the whole like, look, it's all of these characters in one setting. I don't care. It's not.
I could just go play Kingdom Hearts.
There's a lot of other things. You know, I've been to the Disney parks. This is normal.
True.
Like.
Yeah. But you know, they thought they were clever with what they were doing, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't enjoy watching it when it was airing.
Yeah.
I watched it every week.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Also, we need to punt Henry into the sun.
There it is. Yeah, he's kind of annoying, isn't he?
I hate that this child character is just here, and he's just like, woe is me.
My mom doesn't want
My
me.
mom is evil queen, and I need true, real mama to save me and the rest of our family.
But see, Henry's got it on lock now. He can pull the, well, at least we're not blood related.
Oh my god. With who?
With Regina!
I don't want a 5-year-old telling that
absolutely
to like a
not.
28-year-old woman.
Absolutely not. That would be terrible. Oh, but you like the Huntsman.
Oh, he's just because he's like the gruffest looking man there.
Yeah. It's real. So it's really funny because I don't know if we are gonna like really watch more, and I know you don't care.
Yeah.
But like him and Emma start getting a little more buddy close.
Oh yeah.
And the sheriff is sleeping with Regina on the low.
Mm-hmm.
So she finds out that like he's starting to like Emma. So she kills him.
Let's
she deadass kills this man.
You're cheating on me? Takes out gun.
I forget how she kills him. I think she like maybe like curse kills him or something, or like she does something that just makes him die. Like
she kills him the ABC Family way. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I think later in this show she hooks up with Pinocchio. Emma does.
Oh,
but he's a grown man.
That's still not great.
He's like an actual grown man.
Mm-hmm.
Like he left Storybrooke, and then was like, I'm not the child of the prophecy, because it's revealed that after Charming put Emma baby in the tree,
yeah,
that Geppetto built a secret compartment in the tree to also put Pinocchio in.
Okay.
So they both get warped to.
I thought only one.
I think Geppetto. I think it's revealed that Geppetto lied about it, so that he could save Pinocchio.
Okay.
So.
Terrible of him.
So he does that, and so he goes by August. His name is August in the real world.
Okay, guys, I know you didn't see me, but there was like this.
There was a grimace.
there was a look of absolute disgust.
August is a good name. I think August is a great name.
You can keep with the cut. Like, what were you saying?
So he does that, and so when Emma returns and like things start happening in magic and whatever, he slowly starts turning to wood.
Good.
Like as a grown ass man, he just starts turning back to wood, because he like also could have kind of been the child of prophecy that helped save everyone, because since he got teleported, he remembered. But he just said, no, I'm gonna go fuck and party, and he
Yo,
did.
that's like so reasonable.
He
Though.
straight up did. He was like, "No, I'm living this wild bachelor lifestyle. I'm too busy to go save all these people." And he's like, "Well, damn, now I'm turning to wood, so that sucks."
Helps
That's
to keep
basic.
him going, right?
That's basically how I remember it. I'm probably forgetting a couple details, but that's kind of how I remember it going. Because I don't know if we're gonna get that far in the show.
No. We're gonna finish watching Cheers. I mean, not Cheers, Frasier. Right
Frasier.
before we finish.
Dead ass. Well, I hope
Which
you...
is still a great show, guys. I watched one more episode
yeah,
of that.
watch
It was a good
episode
time.
4.
No, 3.
Was it
No.
episode 3? What a great
Still
show.
just good. Still
Hits
just good.
completely.
So we're bringing food to Murdoch.
Oh yeah, because he.
Oh,
Oh, and we ran into a client outside.
yeah.
He was pretty hot, wasn't he?
He was. I think Jim's good
He's
looking.
a pretty smoking fella.
Yeah, is what it is. When I get back to the auditorium, I expect to see Murdoch curled up or on his back, breathing heavy, but he's sitting up like normal, like everything's fine. I feel a sense of relief. Which is a little strange, since I still don't know this fellow. Or his shifty family. I didn't know if you liked pie, so I got you a small piece. You thought right. I'm picky. But I like pumpkin. Well done.
Pretty good.
Okay. He winks at me. My ears perk and they feel a little hot. We hear a slam at the front of the auditorium.
Mom's back, isn't she? Oh no, it's Ralph.
Ralph steps into the room, looking around awkwardly until he makes it to the front.
Oh. You're okay.
Yeah? Why wouldn't I be?
The model said you weren't.
We're a
The model. That's pretty good. God, Ralph is awesome.
Pardon me, but Sam is not a model? The three of us flinch as we see that Cliff is inside the auditorium too now, holding a plate.
What a weird gaggle of characters.
Right. I want none of them. Where is Jim?
Why didn't Jim follow me in here?
He's a gentleman and a handyman, and he makes me very welcome in Echo. That's not how you introduce... Okay, Cliff. He knows what my job is, Cliff. He does?
Who, pray tell, is this pommy?
He's an anthropologist.
Anthropology.
And he's like us.
I could tell, Murdoch. I do have eyes and ears.
Damn.
So fucking good.
What's that supposed to mean?
My gator is pinging like mad.
Ignore him. There's some reason you're here, isn't there, Cliff? Yes, well... I'm trying to pull together a small expedition, so to speak. I want to travel to the Meseta settlement for my research, and the only guide who's interested is leaving today. Dahlia assured me that your parents would approve such an endeavor. And I implore you that cost would not be an issue. I don't think I could prepare everything by tonight. You would have to ask, you would have had to ask me yesterday. But my guide has to leave tonight. Could your guide wait another day? I could ask. Look at this man.
Just constantly not approving.
This man is seething off to the left over here.
I really like him.
But it may not be possible for him to wait. Murdoch shifts in his seat. Well, you did say it would be a lot of money, right? And a lot of fun. Don't you want to get mauled by a beast in the middle of the woods?
Oh, yes.
The fox is smiling still, but one of his paws is trembling. I'm starting to wonder if he needs medicine or something.
I hate to interrupt. wherever this is trying to go. But you don't seem like the type of fellow who's used to being told no. And you aren't the best at picking up body language either. So I'll put this plainly. He's not going with you today. He doesn't want to go with you today. You could try again later. But for now, fuck off. Man.
This is the flavor of Ralph I like.
This is a really good Ralph.
It's he's fun in these kind of scenes. when he's being a posh rude person, I'm like 10 out of 10. When he's being a horny little bitch, I'm kind of like, yo, calm down.
What you could be, right? Like,
yeah.
Go back to what you could be. Look at your potential, man.
Right? Because you're basically just a posh Cliff at that point.
Isn't Cliff supposed to be posh?
Okay, now look at their stances.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
He's selling it more.
A little bit.
I can see the cheeks below Cliff's fur go red as he looks at Ralph, to Murdoch, and bites his lower lip. He puts down the plate of food on a chair and whimpers, turning to leave through the front door.
And he whimpers?
He whimpies.
So, Josh, when are you going to start selling whimper audios?
Oh my god.
It'll make you so much money.
No. No.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
I only bring it up because people were recently talking about it on Twitter for an unusual, for a day, it was just people were talking about it, and I don't know why.
You were getting a lot of tweets on your dashboard that was like, yo, sell whimper audio today.
Something like that. Just okay, cool, go off, I guess.
Look, if the HoloLive VTubers start selling those for $200 a pop, people would buy it.
Dude, they would make so much fucking money.
Oh, it's fine. Christ, Ralph, you didn't have to go that far.
Apparently I did, because you don't know how to say no.
I'm going to go apologize for you.
That better be all you do.
Thanks for making today harder, Ralph. Murdoch walks out the door.
Stubborn ass.
I can't believe I didn't have any popcorn for that.
Let's go!
Yeah! Sammy boy.
Sometimes he really just do be hitting with them one-liners.
Oh,
that's
sometimes
good shit.
He's just me for fur. Well, that went smoothly. You can do it, Ralph. Your dialogue can load.
You can do
I believe in you. There we go.
He said, "Snap quick." They both needed to hear it. That weasel's a manipulator who's rather bad at it, and the fox is addicted to labor.
See, confirmation. He's a manipulator.
Mm-hmm. Mansplain.
He's a gaslight gatekeeping.
Well, it's
guy failure.
It's mansplain, manipulate male wife. That's what he is.
Is that what all those are?
I think it is. Mansplain, manipulate male wife.
Oh my god.
I think.
I love all the scenes of Tifa in Final Fantasy 7 being gaslight gatekeep femme failure.
Yeah. It's a real darn shame. But that's just kind of what keeps happening to her, huh? Yeesh.
And you have a personality that clears out the room.
And you're a fuckboy. We all have our vices.
Damn. Let's go.
Go off, Ralph.
This guy.
I'd rather him be irritated with me for a little while than sick for a long while.
It's just... Aren't you acting like you're his pappy?
Mm-hmm. His father.
Oh.
Ain't you acting like his pappy?
Okay.
Or something.
His pappy or something?
Somebody ought to. I've known this family for a lot longer than you have. You've seen how they treat him. He pretends like it doesn't bother him, but it does. and he makes bad decisions to lash out.
Bad decisions like me.
Yeah, you're just one of many.
He certainly doesn't pull his punches. Amazing. Fantastic. Perfect. Nice shot, one might say.
You know I'm not wrong. It doesn't matter if you're the nicest guy on the block. I'm still terrified of the scandal you could cause. And if you're in trouble, the whole business could follow you down the drain.
I don't know about that, in honesty. Ralph narrows his eyes.
About what?
Murdoch ain't the most sensitive flirt himself. Ralph scowls. You can say I'm attracting bad attention, all you like. But I'd wager the fox attracts more. I spend most of my life keeping my head low. But the fox treats being how we are like it's some sort of game. Ralph's scowl melts, and he looks away, putting on a thousand-mile stare. I can tell that you've thought about this before, too. He'd have been caught by now, wouldn't he?
I can't say for sure.
Horseshit! That seems rude.
Horse shit.
In this world?
I know.
Jeb is just rolling in his grave.
And Jeb said, hey, I think he might be talking about you. It's one of my favorite jokes in that movie. It's a good joke. It's a great joke. Ugh.
Damn. The rat starts to look deeply troubled.
Well, he certainly gets away with more than I could, and I do find it peculiar. But what's done is done, and whatever happens, happens. He knows I'm not a yes man, and he likes that. It's probably why he's intrigued by you as well. Aside from your dick.
How interesting that you keep bringing that up.
Don't push it.
I crack a smile and let out a cackle. The door opens once again, and Murdoch pushes through, looking at me. He'll be all right.
And you told him no?
I told him no. Murdoch lets out a heavy sigh. He was real upset that he wouldn't be able to get enough people together for his expedition. So I'm going to help him look for Meseta folk in town later in the week.
He's paying you, right?
Of course. I just don't know if I want to take it.
And why not?
Well, he has a lot of it, and tends to throw a lot of it in every which way. Ralph turns to me and crosses his arms.
That's not good. Red would have taken it without asking questions.
We have to stop talking about this here.
Of course. Dumb of me.
The hairs sticking out of Murdoch's tail relaxes a bit. Could both of you help me pack the equipment up?
Sure.
Of course. It takes about an hour to collapse the curtains, store the cameras and props in a closet, and pack all of the film into boxes. We each take a crate as we head back to the store.
This might be the earliest you've escaped picture day.
Just one trip was all it took. The rat smiles and lifts his eyebrows.
Want to go to the spot? Could bring Loverboy along and show him how to relax.
I'd much prefer getting a head start on development. Ralph sighs.
Suit yourself. At least you'll be here where I can keep an eye on you. I, on the other hand, have had more than enough exercise for one day. I'm taking a break.
It's not like you need my permission. Yet.
Already licking your chops over the promotion, huh?
The prospect, at least. Enjoy your slacking while it lasts.
Yeah.
Murdoch starts whistling as he makes his way over to the dark room door, and Ralph looks at him for a second. I know that look. It's the same one Dora gives us after a client goes too far. But he retreats to his office behind the counter. Murdoch doesn't notice, disappearing into the dark room. Are you coming, Sam? The frame of the door reminds me of the mine shaft the more and more I stare at it, and the room under the stairs is inky black. Coming. I step on in, and Murdoch turns on the light. Ah, the good old dark room.
It's a good look.
Yeah. I see the rest of the developed pictures of Jack's body hanging from the corkboard. There's a lot more decay on the corpse than I thought there'd have been. But that's a good thing, right? It took too long for us to be alone again. I knew he had been waiting to talk about this all day. But I already regret coming back to this dark, cramped space. I want to know what you saw yesterday in a little more detail. My eyes drift away from the photo of Jack. Murdoch leans upon a counter, staring back. I'd like to. But it's difficult to talk about. He pulls a photo sitting on the counter and pushes it into my hand. All you have to do is describe what you see. All right. Yeah.
Little lights.
Guys. I stare at it again and feel cold, like I'm back down in the deep with Jack's dead body. Milky white eyes in the dark. Like they're blind or dead, but they're still looking through you. Like his eyes. Murdoch interrupts gently. Like whose eyes? God's. Or the devil's? I don't know. What else do you see? Sand, rock, darkness. It's the mines.
The darkest darkness.
In the darkest darkness. It's like the worst line in King Farts.
It's great. Even
No.
in the darkest darkness.
I feel like Chain of Memories has the worst script.
I would probably say so.
It's like that and
That
Birth
or
by
Coded.
Sleep.
What about Coded?
What's the worst line in Coded? Like the worst you get is like, there are bugs in him.
There are bugs in him. Riku. But like the word hurt being thrown around like it doesn't mean a damn thing.
They're hurting.
I don't know. That's pretty bad.
It is. I will always take offense to how Birth by Sleep uses Ki, some say Kai.
Some say Kai.
The fact that in all three stories, we have to have that dumb scene where Xehanort points his finger up in the air, dramatically points down at Ventus, and goes, Keyblade!
Keyblade.
Like,
It's pretty good, right? You love it. You love it and adore it.
It's not good.
It's pretty
It's
bad.
Not good. It's not good, guys. If you like Kingdom Hearts, I'm sorry.
Welcome.
It's
If you like Kingdom Hearts, welcome. We accept you here.
Get out.
Because we get it. We understand.
If they bring back the Dream Eaters, I'll be forgiven, though.
What if they only bring back a couple? Like, you know.
No, I want the whole mechanic back.
Oh, all of it?
All of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like feeding them and playing with them and all that?
Yeah.
It was very fun.
I like taking the little chew toy and just waving it in front of my bird, and then the bird dabs, and I'm like, oh my god, he's me!
That was my favorite moment. You were going insane. It was the best. A bird who dabs.
He's me!
Ugh.
It's good. It's good.
That should be the name of your autobiography. The Bird Who Dabs.
The bird who dabs. Review on the back. Lit. Fire.
Lit
Dab.
fire. Dab.
Murdoch's hand crosses mine as he pulls the photo from my grasp. What I saw yesterday was a photograph I took in 1805.
1905.
1905.
If he took that in 1805, Murdoch would be very old.
Yeah.
And have some explaining to do.
1905.
The year 1905 AD of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
It's
It's
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I saw trees, circus tents, and people eating spun sugar. Is that what they called that back then?
Maybe.
Oh.
Instead of before they called it
Cotton.
Cotton candy. Or they could call it what they called it in the British.
What?
They call it candy floss over there. Or fairy floss.
I ain't flossing to that.
Yeah, they call it candy floss.
No. That's a bad name. That's just straight up a bad name for that. I like spun sugar. I think that's fun.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Cotton candy is good. Floss?
Candy floss. Or fairy floss if you prefer.
I don't like that.
They're fine.
I don't like it.
Candy floss is a fine name.
No.
That was the first song I ever learned to play on the ukulele was Candy Floss. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's by an artist who's not relevant anymore. Who
Okay.
He was barely relevant back then, and he's not relevant anymore.
We didn't learn all of your favorite Steven Universe songs.
Oh, I did. I was picking up around my room, and my ukulele's been sitting out of its case for a while, so I picked it up, and as one does when they're picking up an instrument, they play it, and then I accidentally played the chords to "We Are the Crystal Gems." And I was like, well, shit, I guess I got to play the song now. And then I put it away.
Good.
Because it's just easy. It's just easy.
There are like 3 chords used across the entirety of Steven Universe.
There's
right?
like 4.
Oh.
let's not get crazy now. There's 4. Though to be fair, it's a lot of minors of the same chord. So
yeah.
So
No worries.
You know how Rebecca likes to do funny little.
They do be this way.
They're funny little things with the music.
Yeah.
They posted a TikTok playing on an omnichord today, and I want they're pretty active on there because they released a album, like a independent, like their own actual music.
I didn't
recently.
read it, but I know that like they released a comic back in like 2021, and I was just like, huh, okay. I think it was like Pug in Space or something like that. Looked really cute. Didn't touch it.
Yeah. It's fun to keep up. I mean, it's kind of fun to keep up with their work. I'm more just like, I like the music. Just stick to that.
Yeah, it's facts.
You don't gotta write a whole show because, sometimes it's just not for you.
Right.
So just do what you're good at, which is music. Respectfully.
I respectfully tell you, never make another show again.
Don't say that. Maybe get someone to go in on it with you. Like, work with a vet. Like, work with Craig or something, right? He'll keep you in the right direction.
Isn't their partner
Ian Jones Cordy from OKKO fame.
Yeah, from obviously Lakewood Plaza Turbo.
It's a way better name.
It's a way better name. Did they lose the copyright? Did they lose the trademark?
I think might have been the case.
What happened?
Because Lakewood Plaza Turbo is such a better name. It was
so much better than OKKO.
It's a great name.
And a group of boys who were about to cast their fishing line. My brother was one of them. That was not the last picture I took that day. But I am grateful that I didn't see the other one.
Does he have a dead brother?
Who knows? But when I look at it again, I see just a stranger's decaying skull. But that's still not what you see. He rubs the side of his nose with his sleeve and looks down. Let's take a short respite from all of this grim talk. I'm reminded of a conversation I had with Dahlia once about Vision. My favorite Marvel character.
Dahlia?
No, Vision.
Oh, Vision.
There we go.
Is Vision your favorite?
No. Vision sucks.
Vision's Murdoch's favorite.
Yeah.
He likes the Vision.
He probably does.
Look,
I know people like Vision. It's fine.
There's nothing wrong with liking Vision.
Yeah, there's... Eh.
Yeah.
He shows up and I'm like, oh, it's Vision.
Cool.
Moving on.
Yeah. And we move right along.
Oh, she said that everything that we see is just reflected light. That we're not seeing what's really there, not honestly. Just everything that hasn't absorbed by an object. Absorbed? That wasn't absorbed by an object. Bouncing back at us. Pictures capture that reflections through chemical reactions. A ghost of the past, preserved perfectly on paper. That's what I used to think anyway. But I've been developing photos in Echo for almost 2 decades. How old are you?
He is... Well...
Sam's 25.
Murdoch did say he started doing this really, really young.
Yeah.
Probably... I think he said he started doing it when he was like 6. He might just be like 26.
I guess he says almost, so like he could be doing it for just like 17 years.
Almost 2 decades, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So...
It's fine.
A reasonable time. A reasonable amount of time.
Is it?
When you're like a nerd and you find something that you like to do when you're young, especially photography, if you get into photography when you're young, it just becomes your whole personality.
Yeah, I played Life is Strange.
Good shit.
And there's often something wrong with them. Sometimes it's a little thing, like buttons that are blackened out or a missing watch. Then sometimes an entire person is missing from the photo. But rarely when I'm thinking about it. And rarely when I'm staring directly at it and know that something's wrong. Usually it happens out of the corner of my eyes. Or when I'm focusing on some new project, but then return to an old one, and I find something completely unfamiliar. I used to cry myself to sleep, thinking my ability to remember things was unraveling. But you're looking at a photograph today, seeing something completely different from me, and it doesn't change back. You know? Okay, we'll just give it a little time. They're doing its thing. There you go. There we go. See, it's friend. It's friend.
It's friend, I guess.
I like friend. It's because I don't want to hide from you. Did we miss a line from? Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Had to load the other font.
Yeah. It was actively loading the Open Dyslexic font. No. Why don't you take the picture from his hand again? Luke?
Look.
Look
again.
Look again. See the real me. I've seen the you, real you. No higher cause, an empty vessel. Where's that sound coming from? I cover my ears to stop the noise, but it doesn't work. A bloated body, sustained in sloth. Damnation reeks, clings. I will sprout in your dying skin. I will be God for you.
Ooh.
You all want to be useful. With your bloated bellies. Dragged, stuffed with my bounty. My land.
Ooh.
I am the sacred, ugly truth. This one smells the rot on you. See in his hesitation. He will burn you alive and enrich his fields. Kill him. Kill him. Save yourself and kill him. No sex, no food, no laughter in death, just sand, just clay, just oblivion and mud. The tears flow from my eyes as I sink into the ground. Every memory will unspool, every touch you feel will numb. How sad for you to die. How soon for you to die. Humiliated harlot. I'm choking in the horrible tiny room. I can't see, but somehow I know that long-limbed thing surround me in this place. They smell like funeral chemicals. They have only pulsing veins, no skin. And they drip on me. Kill the fox. Murdoch tears the photo in half. Ilyox. He tears it into quarters. I hear unintelligible squealing. Like all of the pictures are singing. Then they stop. My sobbing howls... my sobbing howls fill the dark room. Murdoch sits on the floor next to me. I flinch when he touches me, but he's soft and warm, and not slimy and sharp. He's smaller than me, but he rocks me like I'm a baby. Please stop crying. I promise it's okay. I promise we're not crazy. I open my eyes to see if he is crying too, or if he looks scared or disgusted. But he isn't. He looks determined. And I have no idea why. Not a damn clue why. I heard voices. And I saw the fair at Lake Emma in the photograph again. He looks sickened now. Then you were looking at the back of that photo. Then you fell to the floor. I was scared you were having a case of the fits.
The fits?
The fits! He wipes my tears with his sleeve. That seemed like that would be awkward, but okay.
Like reaches all the way up.
Yeah, because he's like,
with his upper
half,
arm.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, that's pretty good,
sir. And I'm relieved. It's just a black cloud. Just an overcast of ill humors. My jaw drops as I stare back at him. Ill humors?
Bro, we got right fucked up.
Yeah, I'm mumbling. Ill humors? He puts both of his paws on mine and squeezes. His voice is harsh. Not just. I've lived most of my life here in this town, but I spent some of my summers elsewhere. So I know that unique things happen here. And I don't think it's just sometimes. I think it's all the time. Incrementally.
Yeah, that one.
Dot by dot. Inch by inch. Sometimes it's buttons missing from a photograph. Sometimes it's a missing person. And in a town where people are constantly being touched and remade slowly, a case of the bad humor sound... Humor sounds a lot less threatening to say. That the photographs change. Or that they talk. Does that make sense? No. It doesn't. But I nod anyway. And I keep crying anyway. And he doesn't stop holding me. This place changes us. Unless we notice and choose to change ourselves first. It's okay, Samuel.
You can do it,
it's
buddy.
Okay. Change how? Murdoch pulls away from me and crosses his arms. Well, there's a lot of ways. I've found some that feel like they work for me. He frowns. We may already have some in common. Murdoch, what are you talking about? The fox's ears flick, and his glance switches from one wall of photos to another. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll end the part here.
Okay.
Just because this is going a bit.
I liked that red doorway window flashy thing. I was trying to figure out what that was.
I just think it's a room.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool though.
It was a fun moment.
Yeah. So we'll see you around, everyone.